Learn something and do it just for my sake. Don't do anything. Simply to gain your knowledge. For your sake, do the work. Not for my sake. These all are activity classes. So you can use this time as you wish. This 40 minutes time I am giving for the student to enjoy and say what they know. But the other students will not compromise with you now. It doesn't because they are doing some work as well as they are present.
Now we'll see regarding the
Will others compromise
links.
with it? Like this?
So I want to link a file called default.html. Okay. So what is the code we have to write to link the file? So we have been come across something called hyperlink concept. So if you remember the hyperlink concept, I have to use something called a, then something called href because we need a reference file. And what is the file he wants to be linked? Something called default.html. So I'll be saying default.html. Then close the greater than symbol. Then last, as we have opened the anchor tag, he has to be close the anchor tag. So close your anchor tag. Now check whether this is correct or not. We'll see the answer. So now we got the proper output. So it is correct. Okay, right? Then now we have to write the CSS. Use the CSS to remove the underline from the link. So for every anchor tag, we'll be getting a link. Like if you see the previous one, if you see the previous one, previous exercise, what you have seen there. So if you write the anchor tag like this, then I will say href default dot html, then close the anchor tag. We have done. Suppose if I use this tag and we see the online result for this. Are you able to see the screen, ma?
No, sir.
Not visible. Huh? Now is it okay?
Yes, sir.
So if you run this, so I got this output. Now if I click this, it will not work because we don't have the default.html file. We have to create it. But what is the question he was asking? He wants to write the that how you going to link it. Now thing is that here if you see, I got this link blue color with underline. So what is his question is that how you going to how you going to remove that underline. So he's asking write a CSS to remove the underline from the link. So if you see we are getting the underline for this. So I want to remove that. So what I have to do? I have to say here the link so I'll be using something called text decoration and I'll say none. Okay. So we have to say text decoration none. Now I'll try to see. Now it's correct. So let me try over here. What I have to do here? I'll be saying style text decoration none. And we'll try to run this and you can see the underline has been got removed. So I'm simultaneously I'm showing the output as well as the solution also. So I'm able to remove the line also. Now use the correct HTML attributes to make the link open in a new window.
Sir,
Yeah, tell me.
that code once you can choose.
Yeah, you can see.
Okay, sir.
Now I want to open this file in a new window. So we have something called target. Target equal to we have something called three options. One is underscore blank. We have something called underscore parent. Okay. And T, okay, it's not accepted. The correct answer is that only, but I want to tell you the other thing also. So we have something called underscore blank underscore parent, and we have something called what is that parent self. So like this, we have three different types where I can open my page in that area. So if I want in a new tab, so if I say blank, that file will be open in a new window. Like I'll be saying, if I click on this right click and if I say open in a new tab, how that link is working in this fashion. So when I say target is equal to blank, then I'll going to get in a new window. If I say self, the output will be coming there and there itself. So in this place, so now here I am moving my cursor, no? So there only I will be going to get the page. By page will be displayed when I'm saying underscore self. When I go for parent, it will move to the home page. It will go to the home page. So like that, we have three different options. So one among that, he wants the question. The question is write an HTML attribute. So what is our attribute? Attribute is the target which should open a page in a new window. The link that means HTML underscore image dot ASP is the no, it should be open in a new page. Okay, new window. So for that I'll be using underscore blank. So when I click on this, I'll get the answer. So we'll see if that this one. So if I click this will not going to work because that file is not available. So you can see the file is not available, but it is working. It is taking me to the output in a separate in the same file. Suppose here if I say If I say target, so if I say target, and I'll be saying here underscore blank, underscore blank. Now if I say run this, I'll get this an output. When I click this, it is going to open a new window. See, I got a new window. Whether the page is opening or not, that is not a different issue, because that page is not available. We have not created that file. Okay, so that's why it's saying that we cannot get this default.html file is not available. But you see that I'm getting the output in different window. Okay, right? Now we'll see whether I'll go for self. So we'll go for other option called self. Now when I click here, and you can see the output is coming then and there itself only in the same place. Okay, and if I go for something called parent, so it will going to take me to the home page. Okay, it will going to take me to the home page. So right now this home page is this only, that's why I'm getting that there only. Okay, so if I open 2 or 3 files, then if I click that, it will going to take me to the home page, previous page or something like that. Okay, so this will not work because our home page is this one only, so it doesn't know where to go, so that's why I'm getting there only. Okay, so this is how you are going to use the self, parent, as well as blank. These are three options. So the question was asked to open a new window, so our answer is underscore blank. Now use the correct HTML to make the image become a link for the default HTML. So I need, there is one image is there. To that, I want the link. So what I'll do, I'll be saying something called a, then href. I should say default.html. Close the anchor tag and close the anchor tag by like this. Now, what it will be going to do? It will show me the on screen the image. When I click the image, it should open the default.html. Okay, so like that he wants the HTML file should open when I click the image. So that's the question. So he was asking, write a image, a link image, it should open the default.html. So if you click this, it will be the correct answer. So what I have to do, I have to make this as an image. So here we are writing the text. See, what is the output I'm getting? I'm getting the message here. So instead of message, I want the image. Simply you can say remove this, and you can write img src is equal to any image. So just I, for example, I'm giving this abc.gif. Now when I click on this, I'll get a small image icon over here. Okay, see, the image is not available, but though I got some box like this. So when I click on this, it should open the web page for me. Okay, so parent again I'm saying, so it's not, I'll remove this parent. So whether this will work or not, we'll see. Now when I click on this, it should open the file. See, it's working. If the image is there, if the file is there, it will be work. So right now we are not seeing that one. Just whether it's working or not, we have to see. Okay. Up to this, any doubt? Now we'll see the another one. He wants a tooltip to the link. Tooltip should be home. So what will be done? We have seen for the tooltip. If you remember, there is something called title, and I'll be writing home. We have seen this one for the paragraph. What is this tooltip? See, when my cursor is putting onto my cursor on the box, I'll get some information. Like if I see, I'll go to this. See, on the top, I have been putting onto the delete box. I'm getting reset score. Now, when I'm going on this, it is saying that it will going to take me to the go to.w3school.com. When I click on go to this, so it's saying close this menu. So like this, I want the menu, a tooltip. We call that as a tooltip, which is appearing some small information, a piece of information is giving. So whenever I go to the back to home message, when I move my cursor onto that, I should get a message home. Okay, so right. So what I'll do here, I'll write something called the title is equal to say home. Now let's see whether this is going to work or not. Now I'm keeping my cursor onto this, and you can see I got the tooltip home. Are you able to see? Everyone can see the tooltip? Yes, Mishra, Aishwarya, Ketan, are you able to see the output?
Yes,
Are
sir.
you available? Yeah. So are you able to see the tooltip? A small box under my hand.
Yes,
It
sir.
has been written home. Okay. So this is how is asking. Okay. So in order to understand the subject, these are all things you have to practice. No. No. So any doubt regarding the links? Now we'll move to the images. So we move to the images exercise. Now a code has been written by them. So we want the code. He was asking for the image. There is an image called scream.png is there, which is having 250 and 400 is there. So he wants wide image, width and height. So what I'll do, I'll be saying width and the height. Okay. So image src, the name of the image, then width and the height. So height how much you want, width you want, that you are going to specify. Okay. Next. See, if you have any doubt, you can just make me to stop there. I'll be explaining. Now he wants the same thing without using width and height, using style he wants. So with the help of style, he required that one. So what I'll do, I'll be saying width colon 250 pixel and height 400 pixel. So there I'm saying equal to width equal to 250, height is equal to 400. But if you are going for the style, you have to say width colon 250, height colon 400, followed by the pixel. So here I can write, instead of pixel, I can write pt point, I can write cm centimeter, I can write mm millimeter, I can write m, I can write inch inches. Like this, I can specify different kinds of sizes of the particular image. So let's see the output. So it's saying it's correct. So like this, you have to practice, ma. No. Use the correct HTML to make image become a link as in a default.html. So already we have seen. So can anyone tell that we have seen this in the link? So again, he was asking for the image. So what I had to write here, just now we have come across this program in the links chapter. So
Anchor tag.
image, yeah, anchor tag, say href is equal to default.html, then close the anchor tag. Okay, right. Now make the image below float to right of the paragraph. So this is the paragraph is there. So my image should come right side. So text is some side left side, image should be right side. So how we going to make the style that should float right side? So what are we going to do? So we can write the position, you can make it, or you can use any other option. So simply you can say float right. Shall we say this one? So it's correct. How it will going to come? We'll check it in this. So if whenever we get the dot, I'm showing the output of that. So now we'll see the output of this. Now you can see this is a message and this is the image. Are you able to see? So this is the text. At the same line, you got the image right side. So what are the other options we have in this? We have float right, float left. You have the none option. So it will not going to float. So if I say none, what happens? We'll see. So it will be there only. Okay. So like this, we'll be using the float one. No, add the correct HTML attribute to display the image GIF. What is the attribute we have to use to get the image?
SRC source.
SRC. Very good. So SRC smiley dot GIF. Very good. Right. Now, if the image is not displayed, I should display some message. So what I have to do for that?
Alternate.
So we have something called alt attribute followed by smiley. Very good. So any doubts regarding the images? Any doubts regarding the images concepts? So these are all related to the images. Now we move to the tables. So what we have to see. Now there is something code has been written for you. So we need the row with two table headers. Okay, we need a row with a table header and two table headers should have the values name and age. Are you able to understand? That means we have a table. Already has been given the data TD and TD. That means Jill Smith is one text and 50. So I'll going to get Jill and 50 will be get. For that, what is this Jill? It is a name. What is the 50? It is the age. So I need that to be highlighted saying that Jill is his name and name is 50 is age. So in order to tell that, I need the one row. So if we want to know that row, first of all, we have to take the TR, that we have to understand table row. So table row is open, you have to close the table row. That is what we have to see. Okay. Then in this row, I need two table headers. So I say TH. So it is table header followed by a name, and it should be closed. And again I need the table header, that is another head. So what is this table header? Simply it is, with the text, the cell will be highlighted little bit thicker by understanding that it is an a header for that. So I'll be saying this is an H and followed by TH. Now we'll see the output of this, as well as we'll see the whether our answer is correct or not. So it's saying correct. So now we'll see the output over here. Now you can see name and age has been got highlighted with a little bit darker color. So this is the table header and this is table data. So if I want the boxes over here, I need the box line should be there. So what I have to do, in the table I have something called a border as an attribute followed by some value. So any value you can specify. Based upon that, I'm going to get the lines. See. So we'll see the another exercise regarding the table. Now add a table caption that says names. So asking the caption. So caption is what? For this table, I need some heading on the top or on the below, saying that this table belongs to so and so. So like that, I want the caption. So we have in table caption, open, give the name and close the caption. So same thing we'll see over here. So here I'll be writing the caption and we'll see the output of this, and you can see I got the caption like this. So according to this, our answer should be correct. So it's saying you are correct. Let's move to the another one. Now the content has been given. He wants that style to make the table 300 pixels width. So can you guess how we're going to write? Because already we have seen different kinds of styles. So can anybody guess how we're going to write the uh, width of the table using style?
Style to
Okay, right, style. We have already seen for the image.
width
Okay,
equal to 300 pixel
width equal to
colon.
colon, right? That's it. So 300 pixel and close it. And okay, semicolon, close it. Now this is correct. Now we'll see. Yes. Now add a table row at the end of the table with the two cells. One cell should have this one, another cell should have this one. So one cell is Jackson, another cell is 94. So can you guess how to write this? So table we know TR is there. So this is TR is row and this is the heading. Then we have a table data. One more row is there. So data is there. So he wants like that another. So can you tell me what I have to write here?
Same as the previous one, sir. Just in the place of Jill Smith, we'll write Eve Jackson.
Very
In
good.
the
So
place of
we'll write the
5094.
TR. Open the TR first of all. Close the TR. So row one row is created. Okay. And the TD is to be written. So TD has to be written over here. And in this TD, I have to write the Eve Jackson. So this is Eve Jackson. And another TD because another row he wants, and it should be 94. So I'll get the output. Very good. Yeah. Next we'll see the another one. Now write the attribute to make first th element span two columns. So what is this element span two columns? Nothing but I need these two to be combined, or I want to combine these two into single cell. Okay, so to merge the cells I need. So what I have to do? I'll be using column span is equal to 2. Okay, so again we'll see this one. So what is that? I have to do column span. So I'll copy this and I'll show you the output. So how the output will be going to come for this. So here I have to use call span and I say 2. Now we'll see the how the table will look. So first of all we'll make this as a table border. Now you can see Jill Smith, Eve Jackson. It's totally has become. So here you can see I got 3 cells. Okay, that is 3 columns. But the first name and the last name has been combined into single cell. So it has been merged 2 cells into single. So what we have done simply I say columns is equal to column span is equal to 2. Is it clear? Any doubt regarding this column
No,
span?
sir.
Yeah. You can have the row span also. So we have column span and row span. You can check that also. So it will going to come like this. Okay. So depending upon the scenario, I will be using that one. Okay. Now, so now he wants the two rows to be merged. So already we are seen. So we are right. Row span is equal to 2. So that was not the proper output. Now we'll see this will be the proper output for us. So you got the like this. So again, if you want not to see the proper, I will be drawing the lines by saying the border equal to 1. And you can see I got the phone number. So Jill Smith has 2 contact numbers, something like this. So according to this, our answer should be the correct. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Any doubt regarding this? So today we have seen about the links, images, and tables. So we stop the session over here and we'll join the class again in the next session. So kindly Ketan, please take the attendance of
Okay, sir.
today's and send to me. Okay. So please take the attendance, ma. I'm leaving the session, ma. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.